Hey guys, Average Joe Bourbon here on Fresh Crack Friday. I have the Blackened Willett, the Metallica. I know that some of you probably heard about the black noise where it vibrates the barrels, and they did a collaboration here with Willett. It said the oldest age stated was 8 years, and the average was 6.5. And it's a rye whiskey. Wow, let me take that. Wow, that's pretty dang tight. So, with no further ado, on Fresh Crack Friday, we're going to do this tonight. It is cask strength at 109.8 proof. So, Blackened Willett. This is right at 170 bucks. I'm not a huge fan of this so far. It's got a thing that almost makes you pucker. And at the end, it really kind of dries your mouth out, kind of tannicky. I can't put my finger on that taste, but I know it's raisiny. Cake. I just don't, it's not in my flavor profile. It definitely has character to it. That some people are going to like. If you're more on the really spicy kind of foods of carrot cakes and that end of it, not the sweet part of those, I think you're going to really like this. Like I said, the nose is very muted. It has like it definitely has some leather in it, a little bit of oak, mainly really herbal, and you get some fruit notes, but dull fruit. It's not, doesn't pop open very well like a really bright fruit, like a really sweet. All right, the taste. When it starts, it feels like it's going to pull some vanillas out. But when it comes back over your tongue, it's kind of like a raisin, coffee cake, carrot cake. I'm not a huge fan of raisins, and I think that's why I'm not liking it, because that's really what, it reminds me of that right away. I'm going to say this is 2.5 cups, 2.5 barrels to me. It's definitely not my cup of tea. It's not. I think there's going to be some people that really like it, especially if you like those types of dessert kind of things, flavors, because it goes right to the raisiny, baking spice, brown spice that I'm not a huge fan of. Typically, if I like a rye, it's got that brown baking spice, but it has a real dominant of a confectionate sugar type that bleeds it out, so it's not so spicy. And I'm not saying this is very peppery or spicy. It's that spice I don't like. There's no sweetness to me that comes back with it. So not a huge fan of that. Let's get that in there, and I am going to maybe try this a little bit more neat to see what I've got here. You know, another thing that reminds me of, I hate to say this, if you dip and you got some really, really sweet dip, it kind of tastes like that tobacco. This is just not a fan. I'm actually gonna lower this to a two barrel for me. It's just not, it's not in my wheelhouse at all. It's just not me. Ice really did nothing to it as well. All right, Average Joe Bourbon, not approved. Sorry, really wanted to like this. I really did. If you notice, I've really given it a chance. But the nose is just, it's not very good. It's muted. Leather, tobacco, a little bit of oak, and a dull fruit that I can't really pull out. I just don't know what to say because it's not dominant enough. Taste, I mean, when I first started, I was like, oh, wow, it's going to be smooth, tasty, vanilla. And it just comes back with like a raisin and brown baking spice that I just don't care for. And it's, the finish, again, it brings my mouth dry. So it shortens the taste at the end. It shortens the finish, and just a little burn. So try it, guys. If you got it, open it up, try it. I mean, not everybody's gonna like everything I like, and I'm not gonna like everything you like for sure. But this is just not my cup of tea at all. So like I said, two barrels. Sorry, Blackened, I tried. Willett tried, but just don't like it. And I don't think it's so much gimmick either. I just think it's the blend that they chose. It definitely has a different taste profile that I'm used to. Some of you guys might like it. So hope everybody's having a great night. Happy Friday. Grab a good drink tonight and have some good bourbon and relax and enjoy your weekend. Push that subscribe button if you are here on YouTube, and check us out over on TikTok as well, man. Have a great night. Not me. Have a good night.